All right, this chaotic crypto where we defy tyranny is January 13th, 2025. Yeah, I kind of knew it was going to be a bad day. 13th, I swear, like the 13th always tends to be like a bad day on markets. It's at the very least anxiety driven, but we did get a nice dip today. I'm not going to say it's going to be the end of it or not, but there are some indicators that are saying, okay, well, we're getting close to the end of this correction, and we're going to explore a few of those. Um, the Bitcoin dominance is testing its breakdown area. So as long as we don't get above this and close above here, that's still looking pretty good to me. Altcoins have been getting slammed pretty hard. That's probably about to come to an end, if I had to say. Sorry, I tend to move my head around too much, trying to get used to having this microphone in front of me. It does sound a lot better though. Please put in the comments if this is a better vibe. Honestly, I get a lot more interactions with my shorts in my car and like just randomly. But I'm trying to do some good technical analysis and whatnot. My last video, I was saying be prepared for a drop, and here we are. Uh, I'm not so sure we're gonna go down all the way to 80K, but there are some levels that are saying, this might be where we go. I say 87 would be an area to look at. We've already almost gone. We've gone pretty far into this already. Um, so and we are forming on the larger time frame, just a bull flag. So if you kind of look at this, zoom out. This is on the weekly, and that whole adage went in down, zoom out. And this is a pretty nice textbook bull flag we have going on here. Let's see, and if you're looking for entries to get into the crypto markets, this is the one. This is probably your last real good entry before the bull starts, and you're not gonna be able to really get those good entries until next bear market, unfortunately. But yeah, we're forming this bull flag. It still could be that head and shoulders pattern, but it really is not a very clean head and shoulders. So regardless of that or not, strong support 78 to 82K. We may wick down there. Um, a lot of the altcoins have been getting so slaughtered, including CRO token. Like, if you're looking for a place to get in, these are some really good entries. Your best entries obviously were like, let's see, 4 cents right here, 7 cents, 7 cents right in here. We're at 12 cents now. I think you're still looking at a 10x from this point on. So, don't get too discouraged if you're into these price ranges. I wish I'd take some profit, but at the same time, my trading plan is more long term. But I think CRO token is definitely a solid one. Crypto.com is a good platform. They just added stock trading. They do strike options. There's memes. There's private wallets. Decentralized wallet option there. I honestly, Crypto.com is really superior to Coinbase in many ways. It just doesn't have the traction. It hasn't been around as long, obviously. So just hang in there, huddle on with that one. The Dixie is just just killing it, killing it. Um, I don't suspect this is gonna last too much longer. We're probably getting close to the end of it. But who knows? We may go up for a second top. Maybe challenge that other top as well. But I would wager not. But this previous, you know, I guess the dollar doesn't really function the same way as far as chart patterns go. Like, it's kind of a hard, hard pattern to trade. I would think. I would not want to be someone trading the fiat, whatever those indices are called. That would not be what I forex. I guess, yeah, forex. I did that once for like one day. I was like, oh god, no. Real opportunity right here with Ethereum. We may get another push down, but for me, the inverse head and shoulders pattern, which I was sort of suspecting, is starting to play out. So if you look at this, let's see if the other one's cleaner. Yeah, this is the previous. This was the previous head and shoulders pattern. Let's edit this a bit. Bear with me. I like to have maybe not that thick. I mean, that's about the area. We'll just go with the candle closes. Let's see here. Bear with me. Bear with me. Yeah. So what an inverse head and shoulders do is it goes like this: head, shoulder, shoulder, then up, and then sometimes it goes back down, and then to the races, right? And that's probably what we're looking at here. So, and if you wanted to use, this is Trading View that I'm using. It is free to use. And this is actually working this time for the most part. There we go. Head and shoulders pattern. Target, we've already looked on this multiple times, but it's around 6,000, 5,800, 6,000. I would wager it'll hit it. I mean, usually springtime, uh, it's February, March, April. I believe this is when this thing will be really rocketing off. The good thing about this big pullback, especially with the altcoins, is basically we're still sort of early. My one hesitation before is that if Bitcoin was going to continue up, it would have been a left translation cycle, and that's looking much less likely. It's kind of looking more like the 2017 cycle. So you zoom out and come down here. This is on the weekly again. 2017 cycle was a little more methodic. Come down, pull back. So maybe we'd be here. Where would it be? 2017. So I mean, looking at this from a time base perspective, I mean, honestly, we're so early with this. So coming into we're 20 yeah, January, we're just right here as far as this cycle goes. And we're so early. We're so early. So just don't freak out too much. It's going to be a wild ride, I think. I think it's going to be cool. It won't go this crazy more than likely. I mean, if you wanted to look at um yeah, we could look at kind of the how far it went up percentage wise. We could look at, let's look right here. I mean, to its all-time high, 2,000%. So that's insane. Maybe we do 1,000%. So yeah, so it's 2017 cycle went up 2,000%. Let's see what it did in the second cycle. December. See, the last cycle was a lot earlier. It went up faster, which is cool. I'm glad that we're not doing that. We'd be right here in the last cycle. Actually, more like right here. Yeah, it went up a lot faster. So with the last cycle, we went up 100%. That's like not that 100 and 115% from this point, which isn't that great. That's like, I mean, but honestly, if even we just do that, if we just do 100% from right here, um, let's see, yeah, 100% from this current point takes us to 180,000. Now, personally, even if we go up just 50%, 125%, that's legit. It depends on time though. The timing, like how aggressive do we go? When do we start going up? Now, if we stay down here, we just go sideways for a good while, and it's say like just middle of the summer still, and we're around 120, thousand. I don't think we'll probably go much further than 140, 150, 160. But if we do something like we did in 2017, which I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, at best, we'd probably do it like 500% or something. But like, if you look at the possibilities, if we go up 200%, 270, this gets insane. 360, 500%, 500,000. It would be insane. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it's good that we're being more methodic about our approach to the bull market and how it's going to end. The bigger indicators probably to look at from the 2017 cycle is when was the previous high taken out. And let's see where that is. Or which leg are we at, right? I mean, I would say we've already busted through the all time high. We've already reclaimed our first correction area, right? So we'd be about right in here. Let's see, actually. A little closer. Sorry, bear with me. Okay. Break through our first area, first correction right here. Okay, so from our first high and our first correction area, we'd be like right here. So from this area, in this perspective, we are about 3 months. Yeah, 3 or 4 months ahead of schedule if we're looking at that. Which would mean if this market topped, 2017 topped in December. So I mean, maybe we're a little faster. Maybe we top around November, October, November. That's very speculative. Generally, we top around the bull market year around November, December, maybe even January, February with altcoins. They'll be a little bit different. I think this pullback right now is more of an altcoin. Let's get in there, load up, and hold for a year, and get rid of them after a year and get the lesser term capital gains tax. That's what the big firms are probably thinking. So they'll probably be exiting heavily next December or January, February. So if you're getting altcoins right now, you are a little bit late, but it's not that bad. All right, so let's see what we're doing here. Again, this is rudimentary, just to a top from like kind of where we're at. 700% as we did in 2017. I want to look at what we did also in last market. We broke that first correction. Really didn't come to right here. So about 120%. So 120% and 700%. So maybe we go 250, 300%. I think that, always better to venture on the side of caution and conservative um, estimates. You really, expect the worst, but pray for the best type of thing, right? So let's see if it does just what we did last cycle. What did I say? 112%, something like that. I mean, if we just do what we did last cycle, it's still 180,000. That's insane. That's 100. I mean, I haven't done this before. Like, this is all live trading, analysis, speculation. I mean, if it went to like 200%, 268, I think 180, 190, maybe right under $200,000, maybe the hit. Before I was always thinking 120, 124. That might be just the springtime target, honestly. Um, that's crazy. And honestly, this looks very believable. Now, if it went to 700%, this is very unhealthy to look at anything like this. You're looking at plus 500,000, $700,000 per Bitcoin. Honestly, 500,000 almost seems possible. It's insane. Anyway, sorry to be kind of overly exuberant about this, but I am feeling a little bit better about the markets right now. We have gotten a correction. If you look at Ethereum, let's look at the total market cap first. Also, the traditional stock markets aren't doing very well either. I mean, you got a little bit of a bounce to the Dow Jones, but I believe the Nasdaq is down, but it is on the 21-week moving average, and this is the official test of the 21-week, which is a bullish. That's a bullish thing, right? Um, so I think it doesn't really mean a whole lot in the Nasdaq, but that could be. See, we're at the 21-week here. SPX 21 week. I mean, we are at that precipice that we really want to hold this. If we don't hold it, it's going to get real ugly. Um, and what kind of is a little bit concerning is that it may not hold it. And if it doesn't hold it, then we're going to look at retesting some of these areas here. And if that happens, then I think Bitcoin will go to 78,000, 82,000, something like that. A lot will have. There's a lot on that table about what happens this week with the inflation data and whatnot. So just keep an eye on that. But I was saying, we'll look at total market cap, then we'll look at Ethereum. Near protocol really has gotten just hit pretty hard. Fortunately, I was really hoping to have a better breakout than that. It's just basically altcoins are still in a kind of a bear market sort of situation. Solana still looks it's okay. I mean, it's lost its 21 week, but that can maybe turn around if this thing pulls back up at the end of the week. That's certainly a possibility. All right, so look at total market cap. I believe we came down all the way to about the 3 trillion market cap. I think that's a really good bullish retest. I mean, we come down total market cap. The entire total market cap, its top was at 3 trillion, and then we just tested the 3 trillion mark, and we bounced off pretty well. I mean, let's look at the percentage bounce here. That's a pretty nice bounce, especially if we keep on going up the rest of this week. That's a 3% bounce as long as we hold up in here. I mean, to me, this is a bull flag, very pretty bull flag, and it's already being kind of completed, which I already made a Elliott wave out of it. So if we come up here, oopsie, I don't know where this was. Down there. Yeah, so bull flags just measure the breakout from before. Oopie, come on now, come on now, on now, whatever. It's rudimentary. You have 4.2 trillion for the next leg up. That's certainly in the cards. Let's put that back up. Yeah, 4.3 trillion. I'm kind of expecting 5 to 7 trillion minimally for this bull market, right? So, and if you want to look at the Elliott wave, I mean, what I see, 1, 2, 3, and 5. Does that make sense? It may come up as far as that. I think the end of the bull market probably will be around September, October, maybe November for altcoins. I think more than likely, I think Bitcoin's going to top a little bit earlier. So that, but what altcoins do is going to be a little bit different. But that makes sense to me. We're on previous support with the altcoins, total 2. I mean, this looks pretty promising to me, honestly. And let's look at the percentage pullback. I wanted to look at that also in the total. So down 25, 20, 24%. Look at the total here. It's probably similar. Might be a little worse. 20%, 20% pullback. I mean, I think that's, absolutely in the cards. Actually, let's see what the last pullback was. I know it was more than that. 30%, 33% ish. So, I mean, we could have another 5% down, but we just got to get through this week, honestly. Just get through this week. Once the inauguration's behind us and once they start pumping that money, he's not going to allow them to not increase interest rates. That's going to be completely, they're ready to throw the money on the money printing machine onto full gear, I think. Let's see, the weekly 21 weekly. Okay, cool. This is a cool sign. So the Ethereum chart, which does look a lot like the old 2017 Bitcoin chart, quite a bit in some ways. Yeah, it's on the 21 week moving average, so we could get another slap down maybe in this next candle. But to me, it's looking pretty good. I mean, I think we're getting ready to bounce up. I mean, this is gonna be a February March thing. It's gonna take a few weeks. And obviously, we get down here 1 week, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be mid-March probably before we're back at the places we were 3 months ago. But the market will be in a much better state. And just if you're looking at the altcoins, maybe you start looking. This isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just a guy on the internet, as they say. But all these coins, all these altcoins are looking very juicy. And Bitcoin, obviously, I mean, it could still double or triple from here. Judging from our analysis we just did, we just don't know. A lot of it's going to be time based. I mean, I think as long as you're taking profits, at the end of this year, you're probably good. But altcoins haven't even really started their bull run yet, so just get ready, hold on tight, type of thing. But it's looking pretty good to me. I'm actually kind of excited now that I'm looking at these charts. I'm glad that we tested the 3 trillion. I'm glad that we're on the 21-week moving average. Bitcoin's the only one that's not. But I think Bitcoin's already kind of past that time period where it really is worrying about that. Um, I just don't see Bitcoin coming down much further. 87, 89, 85 maybe. But a lot of that depends on the regular markets. If the regular markets start tanking, then you gotta expect it to go down as well. Traditional markets looking bad as far as the mining stocks go, but if you're a traditional investor, I think this would be a great time to probably look at the crypto mining stocks. Riot, Mara. Riot looks a little bit better to me, actually. Mara's a little more choppy, a little more volatile, but about the same. But yeah, if you're not in the markets yet, I mean, I think this is a good time. 53, 52. I like how XRP, XLM, HBAR are actually holding up pretty well. Kind of curious what they're gonna do. Kind of curious also what silver's doing. So it's silver, still bull market. Doesn't look bearish to me. Everything looks like to me like it's still just in a bull market. Just getting ready for the next leg up. Filecoin. It's gonna be interesting to see if that thing pops again. It's so low. $4 and its high was 234. So it's a 10x to $40, a 20x to 80 to right here. There's probably a big opportunity with Filecoin. I'm just saying. We'll have to see what happens. Though I want to jump off here. I just want to do a little TA. Don't get too caught up. This is a good time to start breaking, getting back into the markets, honestly. It's a good time. All right, we'll hang in there, hodl on, and we'll check back in if anything crazy happens this evening. If not, probably just tomorrow. All right, peace.